All right, hey guys, so first I'm gonna show you what this trick looks like from my perspective. Before I begin teaching this trick, it is worth mentioning that this trick is a little bit on the difficult side. So if you guys are having trouble with any parts of it, or are really just struggling with it, make sure to stick with it and keep at it, because this trick is really cool. It's just a little bit more challenging than most of the tricks that I teach on this channel. Let's jump right in. So we're gonna start in a basic trapeze, and once you're here, you're gonna wrap this hand around the string once. So this throw hand right here, your palm is facing up. What you're going to do is turn it around and wrap it around like that. So basically what we're doing right here is just doing one wrap around our hand. Again, our hand is facing up like this, pointed downward, around, so that we're looking like that. All right, so once we're here and we've done the curl around like that, we're gonna bring this thumb right here, our non-throw hand thumb, underneath the string like so, and we're going to swing the yo across our body like this, so going towards our throw hand, swing it over, and we're going to release with our pointer finger of our non-throw hand as we mount the yo into kind of a brother mount, so like this. A lot of you guys might already know this kind of like element where you've got your thumb under like this and you release with the pointer finger. It's just a really common element in yo-yoing, and so we're going to start out with that kind of element just like this again. So now we're in this kind of like modified brother mount. From here, we're going to take our thumb of our throw hand and pinch right here. So I'm just pinching the string right there. And we're going to do kind of a trapeze and his brother slack over, except we're going to intercept the strings as they come around like that. So if you don't know this element, this step of the trick could be pretty hard for you, but for any of you that know this kind of trick, like that, it's a very similar motion, except it's just that you have a wrap around your hand. So let me break it down real quick for any of you that don't know this element already. But once you're here, you're pinching right there, you're going to bring the yo-yo on over, and you're gonna turn the yo-yo over in a counterclockwise movement, so just like that. And you're going to be intercepting the string, and kind of like the string and the yo-yo, with this finger right here. So again, we're right here, we're turning this hand over, so pinch right here, turn this hand over and bring the yo around in a counterclockwise direction. So basically, that is going to look just like this. It really is kind of hard to describe this element in full detail, so I'm just going to include a bunch of slow motion things for you guys to look at so you can break down exactly what's happening. But again, once we pinch right here and turned our hand over and release with this thumb, we just kind of turn it over and intercept using this finger right here, like that. All right, so now that you're here, make sure that your thumb of your non-throw hand is over this string right here. So there should be this string that's kind of laying over like that. Make sure your thumb is right there. And now what you're gonna do is release with your pointer finger, so this finger right here, of your throw hand. And at the same time, you're going to carry the slack over. So this is all gonna kind of happen in one motion, but it's gonna look like this. So this is another one of those tricks that really a lot is happening at once. So again, I'm going to include a ton of slow motion for you guys because it's really hard to describe what's happening with this motion right here. But here's what it looks like. All right, so hopefully you guys got that element. And as usual with any of my tutorials, if you guys are having trouble with them, just shoot me a video on Instagram or something of you attempting the trick, and so I can see exactly what you're doing incorrectly, and I'll be sure to help you guys out. The next part of the trick is we're going to curl this pointer finger right here, so the pointer finger of my throw hand, we're gonna curl it in like this, and at the same time, we're going to be flicking this slack that's on our thumb. We're gonna let go like that and flick it over like that. So this is all gonna kind of happen in one motion, but again, you're gonna be turning this finger over like this, so it's pinched, then you're going to let go with this thumb right here, the thumb of your non-throw hand, and bring the slack over. And at the same time, you're gonna be hopping the yo up into the air and landing it into the back of the hoop. So kind of like that. So altogether, this element looks like this. Let me break that down one more time for you guys, but once you're here, again, we're releasing this slack like this. We're gonna hop behind this string right here so that it can land right in there, like that. And so remember, in midair, we're going to be whipping this string right here into the yo, just like that, kind of from the front. Okay, so if you've gotten to this point in the trick, you are almost done. Congratulations. Basically, what you're gonna do right here is you're gonna hop the yo into the air, and at the same time, you're going to kind of intercept this string right here and land in the 1.5 triangle. So a little while back, I made a tutorial on this trick right here, the 1.5 green triangle, and I talked about a variety of different ways you can get into this mount. However, one of the ways that I talked about was this one right here, where you hop the yo into the air and at the same time kind of grab that string from the bottom and lay it into the right mount. This is essentially what's happening here, except you just have a wrap around this finger. You're basically just like this, and you have the mount right there. You're gonna shoot the yo into the air like that, and at the same time, you're gonna grab for this string and pull across the yo-yo like that. We're popping the yo into the air from the back, so coming from the back just like that. In mid-air, we're gonna be taking this string right there and rolling it underneath the yo-yo, just like that, so we can land in the proper mount that should look like this. All right, so again, we're gonna pop the yo into the air, and at the same time, grab the string and bring it underneath the yo-yo. So again, we're right here, pop into the air, and land just like that. All right, so we are almost done with the trick. Once you are in this mount right here, you're gonna pop the yo from the back onto this string right there. So I just popped from the back out of the triangle onto this string right here. From here, you're going to be taking this hand and kind of curling in like this, and so you can pinch the strings. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna spin the yo off in a clockwise direction over this hand right here, and at the same time, you're gonna let go with these two fingers right there. So it's gonna look just like this. Now you'll notice that there's this like slack right here. You should be pinching right there like that. What you're gonna do with this slack is you're gonna put your entire non-throw hand into this slack and use the momentum of the yo-yo to mount the yo into a double or nothing. So again, once we're here, we're gonna kind of push the yo over, roll it over this hand, my throw hand right there, in a clockwise direction, and at the same time, get ready to put your hand in, because now you're gonna put your hand into this loop right here and let the kind of momentum of the yo-yo from this kind of movement to mount on your pointer finger into a double or nothing, just like that. So let me slow this part down for you guys because it can be a little bit confusing. All right, and so that really is it for the trick. I know this trick is really not super easy, and again, that's why I wanted to preface in the beginning of this video that this is not an easy trick by any means. There's a lot of steps in this trick that are really difficult to understand what's happening, so really just watch those slow motion clips. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of different angles for you guys so you can see exactly what's happening, and hopefully in this video, I'll be able to point out what certain things are doing in those like big movements where there's just a lot happening at once. Make sure you guys don't get too frustrated with this trick, because in general, it's a really cool one. I think if you guys keep working at it, you will eventually get it. One more time and go through each step of this trick. So, trapeze, wrap around like that, thumb under, mount like that, bring the slack over like that, swing over like that, release from this thumb right here and pop the yo into the air, land like that, pop the yo up from the back, land into the triangle, pop from the back right here onto the string like that, swing over, land in double or nothing, and bind.